Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on this. If you did, I hope you like it. If you do, please like, subscribe, and comment below. So, this is a continuation of my series during Halloween, if you will, of shows that have some very creepy episodes that are like perfect around this time of year. And one of those is for the first spinoff of Criminal Minds, which is Criminal Minds Suspect Behavior. I honestly, out of the two Criminal Minds spinoffs, as in my Criminal Minds OG series review, I talked about Evolution already. I don't really consider that a spinoff, more of a continuation, and I just didn't feel like doing a separate review. So, out of the two main spinoffs, in my opinion, of Criminal Minds, I like this one, even though the second one had more episodes. I like this one a lot, a lot. The only issue is that it ran for one season and they didn't know, or they weren't told, or I don't know what the issue was because I didn't watch or find this until years later, until after it aired and everything happened. It ends on a major to be continued cliffhanger. I think they thought they were going to be renewed, obviously, and they weren't. So it does end on a somewhat like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next cliffhanger, and with the words to be continued because they weren't given notice in time to film or to edit in a proper ending. So I do think it's worth your time, but just be well aware you might want to skip the very last episode unless you just, since I'm letting you know, you just are curious, which is fine. I'm not a fan that it ended on a cliffhanger. I did, after watching it, try to see if maybe the original show maybe wrote in like a future episode, like what happened, or try to clear some things up. But I couldn't find anything. So you would have to either create your own ending or skip the very last episode. There you go. uh, I did forget to look up if this is streaming anywhere. It probably is, but I don't know if it's streaming for free on any platforms like Paramount or Prime. You could probably buy it that way, but it is all on DVD somewhere because I was able to find it, and it's legit DVD. It has special features and everything, plus the backdoor pilot from the original series. I think it's worth your time. I think it does. This show definitely has a lot of for the 13 episodes. It has a lot of creepy, intense episodes. This was a good show, and I really liked it. It has Forrest Whitaker as the leader, if you will. Here's everyone. Here we go. Let's do that. It has Forrest Whitaker as the leader, kind of like Hotch, if you will, from the original. And then you have Garcia. She actually is their tech person, as well as with the original team. Then you also have Matt Ryan, who, if anyone's a DC superhero Arrowverse fan, you know exactly who Matt Ryan is. And then he's been in a bunch of stuff. I don't know the actor's name, but he's been in a bunch of stuff. And then I don't know about her, but I know I've seen her in other stuff as well. It's a good show. I'm not going to talk about it for too much longer. I think it's well worth your time, especially now during Halloween. There's some very intense, freaky episodes that will get you going bump in the night. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know if you watched in the comments. Let me know if you watched this when it was on, or maybe you, like me, you found it afterwards. And what did you think of it? Do you have your own theories of how it should have ended? Please, no spoilers in the comments, but let me know if you watched it, if you liked it. So, in the next day or two, I'm going to review the next CSI spinoff, which was CSI New York. So, look forward to that. That's probably going to be tomorrow. And then on Halloween, I will do the final Criminal Minds spinoff, which was Beyond Borders, which lasted for 2 seasons, but I'm pretty sure they were like super short seasons, like only 10 episodes each. So they may have had a few more episodes than this, but not by much. Yeah, I do think it is still worth your time though. So I recommend checking it out, but that's me. Thank you again. I will see you on my next review, which will probably be tomorrow. I hope you guys all have a great night, and I'll see you later.